Hey guys, let's take a look at this example real quick. I saw it when I saw Rob's video, and it's a perfect example of one of the coolest things that you can do with a RevStrat, and why this is a universal truth, and how we can use this in our favor. So here we see the weekly, and we see that we had two inside weeks of different continuities. And then we had an inside break. That was the break of the inside week here. And it came back and became a hammer. And the following week went green. So at this point, as long as this week was green, we could suspect a RevStrat. Now, a RevStrat is not just an actionable signal, it is a universal truth because it is indisputable that there is an equilibrium that has formed. And in this case, it formed and then it got even tighter. That has broken, and that's irrefutable. So here the sellers were in control. It was met by a stronger force, countered by a stronger force, and that's what causes this wick here, this seller exhaustion, and what looks like almost a hammer. Perfect hammer would have been up here, but close enough. And then the next week, and that's what would have happened. And then the next, except that we ran out of time, and then the next week there was continuity to the upside. And as soon as that happened, when we see this week break above the high of the previous week, that becomes actionable now in the opposite direction, because it's, and also a universal truth, because it's irrefutable that an equilibrium was broken, countered by a stronger force, and then broken in the opposite direction. Except that here, this week, there is no longer an equilibrium. So during this week, this equilibrium is gone. Now the sellers are in control until it does this, and then the buyers are in control. And we consider it actionable when we go above the high of the previous week, and you can see why it's actionable, because the buyers are still very much in control. But not only that, now our magnitude is not just the top of the inside range, but like any other inside break, it would have to be all of these pivots. So we see if we can get to all of these targets, and we have all of this additional price area here to run, where we could be making money on a RevStrat, because it's a universal truth and an actionable signal. I hope you enjoyed this. Questions in the comments.